Hello everyone, I am Khushboo Memon and in this video I will be taking you through a brief introduction to the Microsoft Power Platform. Before diving in, let me introduce myself. I am a systems engineer at Tata Consultancy Services with over 16 months of experience in Microsoft Power Platform, specifically on Microsoft Power Apps. I have completed my engineering from Vidyavartini's College of Engineering and Technology in Information Technology. Also, please bear with me. I don't have any background noise cancellation software, so you might hear vehicles passing by and dogs barking. Now, let's get into this video and understand Power Platform. The first and obvious question that comes to our mind is, what is a Power Platform? Well, it's like any other product that Microsoft has to offer, but what exactly is the definition of a Power Platform? You will have your answer by the end of this video. Before looking at the definition, why don't we take a halt here and understand the core components of Power Platform? Once you look into this architecture, the description of Power Platform will frame itself for you. So, the core components of Power Platform are Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate, Power Virtual Agents, Dataverse, Data Connectors, and AI Builder. Let's understand each of them in brief. The first one is Power BI. What is Power BI? Power BI is a Microsoft product offered within the Power Platform. It is a self-service business analytics tool used to analyze data from different sources. With Power BI, you can design interactive reports, dashboards, or stories and support them with compelling visualizations. Power BI helps the user connect to several data sources and fetch the relevant data into the Power BI data model. Once the data is within the Power BI Studio, you can modify, shape, and transform that data as per your report requirement. You can create charts and graphs of this transformed data, which makes the data more understandable because charts and graphs are visually appealing than a table per se. For instance, let's say you have an Excel sheet consisting of day-to-day weather forecast details. This Excel sheet becomes your data source in Power BI. Once this data is within Power BI, you can modify it as per your requirement. You can convert these details into a pie chart in Power BI representing the weather forecast. Next up is Power Apps. Power Apps is another product offered by Microsoft within the Power Platform. With Power Apps, you can create applications. Yes, applications. Now, you would think that creating applications would require knowledge of coding languages, and then you will have to write thousands of lines of code using those coding languages. In a general case, this is true. However, with Power Apps, you don't have to worry about coding. Power Apps is an easy to understand platform that provides you with a drag and drop element to build a user interface for an application. To develop the UI for your app, you can add various controls on your screens like buttons, text fields, drop downs, etc. without writing any code. The Power Apps Studio allows you to add media files like images, audio, and video, which helps you add your own touch to your app. With Power Apps, you can connect to various data sources like Excel, SharePoint, Dataverse, which we will talk about in a bit, etc. The app you are developing will be accessible to you only until published and shared within your organization. Once published, your app can run on any modern web browser like Chrome, Edge, Firefox, etc. and the native mobile apps using Android, iOS or Windows. Next on the list is Power Automate, previously known as Microsoft Flow. Power Automate is again a component within the Microsoft Power Platform that allows users to create automated tasks without writing a single line of code. Power Automate helps perform regular manual tasks faster by automating them. For instance, let's say you have a job marked as in progress on Jira and you want to get notified when the job is marked as completed. You can create an automated flow with Power Automate that can inform you via email about the status of your job. You can also create scheduled flows with Power Automate where you can schedule as to when the flow should run. You can also fire an event-based flow, say with a click of a button. A Power Automate flow executes sequentially step by step. You set up these steps based on your requirement for your flow. Last on the list is Power Virtual Agents. Again, a part of the Microsoft Power Platform, virtual agents are the bot building services provided by Microsoft for business users. Using this, you can build a virtual chat agent from scratch without writing a single line of code. The Power Virtual Agents portal allows you to add everything from message blocks to integration and logic in its graphical user interface without much coding. For instance, you already have a website developed and you want to add a chatbot on your website to help users with a seamless experience and answer their queries. You can use the Microsoft Power Virtual Agents to build a chatbot and add it to your website. All these key components that we just spoke about depend on some core services. These core services enable the products to do their work. One of these core services is Database, previously known as Common Data Service, abbreviated as CDS. Almost all business applications require storage to store their data. Organizations may have their data stored in multiple places and would want to bring them together in one place. Dataverse acts as that central storage for all of the organization's data. With data collected in a single spot, building applications and applying automation becomes easier. Dataverse implements a common data model which helps understand the business structure and data formats from various data sources and creates an open source version of that data. Next up is data connectors. Not all data is required to be in the Dataverse. You can connect to data sources on other systems by using data connectors. There are over 300 plus connectors provided, and they also have custom connectors that help you make the API calls. Data connectors allow you to get the data from other systems without knowing the developer interface for that data. With custom data connectors, you make an API call to connect with the services and get a response in return. You can interact with these services from within a Power App or a Power Automate flow. Last but not the least on our list is AI Builder. Now you would say that you need core knowledge of data science to understand artificial intelligence and add it into your app. Well, it's true, but you have a service provided by Microsoft called as AI Builder that helps you implement artificial intelligence in your app without you having any core knowledge of it. AI Builder brings all the capabilities you need to implement AI in your app. It makes your app smarter without you having to do a lot of work. Microsoft Power Platform is a low-code platform that spans the traditional Microsoft products like Office 365, Azure, Dynamics 365, and the standalone applications you create. Now that we have gone through the core components, it's time to dive into the definition of Microsoft Power Platform. Microsoft Power Platform is a group of products offered by Microsoft to develop and build complex business solutions using Power Apps, analyze data and draw data visualizations using Power BI, act on it through applications, again using Power Apps, automate business processes using Power Automate, or help develop virtual agents for communication using Power Virtual Agents. All these products offer a platform in which little to no coding knowledge is required. So you can be a rookie and develop your first application without writing thousands of lines of code. It provides you with functions and asks you to write Excel-like formulas to implement your functionalities. These products have a simple graphical user interface. which makes them easy for anyone to use from a core developer to a frontline worker. And there you have it, the answer to what is Power Platform. This is just a beginner level introduction. If you find the topic interesting and wish to deepen your knowledge, you can go to powerplatform.microsoft.com and go through the learning courses they have provided. Now, after all this time, if you're still here with me, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day and bye bye.